Choosing the niche is not the thing that someone should overlook while creating a faceless YouTube channel, or any YouTube channel for that matter. This is not a thing that should be taken lightly, and I would say this is one of only few things that I would suggest you to take a lot of time to think about. Now, what most people are doing, they're going and seeing the YouTube channels that have a lot of views and have a lot of subscribers, and just choose them as their niches. Technically, it makes sense. You want to create faceless YouTube channels because you want to make some revenue, and you're choosing the channels that most likely will work, because if it works for someone else, there's a high chance that it will work for you. However, most people are overlooking one very important thing: how old those YouTube channels are and how advanced they are already in their content creation game. Most likely you won't have any of those things, at least in the beginning. So how to choose the niche then? The second thing that people would think is the profitability of the niche, meaning that how much a niche can actually generate. And that is also not a wrong way to look at this. Some niches are just more profitable than the other ones. For example, if you're gonna create videos about finances, there is far higher chance that you're gonna generate far more revenue. I mean, by far more revenue. And talking about RPMs, meaning that revenue per 1,000 views north of $20 or $30, which is huge for YouTube. However, even then, I do not recommend to go with this way. But if you still decide to choose the niche by profitability because you really want to choose a really profitable niche, I would give you a few advices on how to identify those niches. Well, first thing first, let me get this straight out of the way. If you want the most profitable niche, you need to go to the finance niche. This is by far the most profitable one. But if you want to identify more other profitable niches, look at this way. If there are many people who would want to put an ad in front of your video, then most likely your niche will be profitable. If there are not a lot of people that would want to put an ad in front of the video because of the competition or just because of your audiences, that means that your niche is not a profitable one. If your niche is very general, meaning that anyone can watch this no matter what time, that means that your niche is not profitable. But you will most likely accommodate this by the number of views. But if a very specific type of people will watch this video, your RPMs will be very high, but you will not get that many views. For example, if you create the Faceless YouTube channel about woodworking, only people who are interested in woodworking would watch you, and your RPMs will most likely be north of $10, which is pretty great. But most likely you will never get the video that will get somewhere even close to 10 million or even 1 million views. While general videos like fun compilations, memes, and things like that will most likely generate those. But now I will give you honest recommendations of what niche to choose if you want to create a faceless YouTube channel, and this is coming from the person who is creating content full-time for the past 5 years. Choose the niche that you are interested in. Yes, that's as simple as that. If you are interested in a specific niche and if you're most likely know a lot of stuff about this niche, and just create the videos or channels about that. You might be interested in multiple different niches, so you can just create multiple different channels. Faceless YouTube channels will allow you to do that, and you will not have any huge issues with that. Just create multiple YouTube channels for multiple niches and just start experimenting with that. Now you will need this to not burn yourself out, because if you're interested in your topic, most likely you're gonna know a lot of things in this topic and be able to create a lot of different contents with that. And many people are looking at the faceless YouTube channels as just straight dead cold business. And yeah, it can be that as well. But you also should not miss the creation part of the content creation. Content creation is a creative job, and if you burn yourself out in a topic that you don't know anything about, you will most likely not be doing this for a really long time. I'm pretty sure the channels like Modiversity and What If are very much interested in their niches, and that's why they're doing that well. No YouTube channel were successful for a long time when creator was not interested in that specific niche. In order to make your faceless YouTube channel successful, you will need to put a lot of work. In order to keep up with a lot of work, you should love what you're doing. So just do that. So just choose niches that aligns with what you love. But okay, let's say that you chose the niche. What type of videos you should create for your faceless YouTube channels? To be fair, anything with speeches will work. And yeah, don't worry, we're gonna use AI for the speeches. And the videos with speeches can be essays, reviews, how-tos, tips, stories, and things like that. Meaning that you will actually be talking, or rather AI will be talking for you in the video, because those videos are usually most unique. And to be fair, they're not as difficult to create with the power of AI, like InVideo AI. Plus, your videos will be actually really helpful, and you won't be using a lot of other people's content, so the chance of demonetization will be quite low. And one more thing that I want to retell you again, not every niche will generate millions of views, and not every niche will need millions of views. Usually the niches that are quite small also have quite high CPMs and RPMs. Meaning that if you take two different niches, one with $1 CPM and one with $20 CPM, to make $100 for first one, you will need 100,000 views, while for the second one, you will only need 5,000 views. But to be fair, both of those number of views can actually require same amount of work. So just don't think and go for the high numbers view-wise. Always take into account that some niches will pay you more for less, while others will pay you less for more. So in the next lecture, we're gonna actually start creating a YouTube channel and go into more specifics. So I'm gonna see you there.